Hi, people! Now, it's been a while. Yes, I've made a few videos recently, but they were either just trailers or they were just me talking. You just heard my voice, but I was sharing my screen. So the last time I did an actual video of myself was the Once Upon a Time live streams. It's definitely been a while, because that was what? June 26th? Woo! Man, it's already August. Haven't really got to talk much in July. I have been into a new franchise lately. Not really a new one. I've been into it before, but here's the crazy story. You know, when I created my YouTube channel, I was mostly in just Once Upon a Time and Back to the Future. I did like a few Disney Channel shows because I was a Disney nerd, but then I stopped for a while. And then I come back with a Roblox Back to the Future series, right? Served a church mission for a few years. Then I came back with occasional videos that I felt inspired to make, but not very often, right? There was that video of me colliding the Phineas and Ferb theme song with Back to the Future, if you saw that. I did another Roblox video. After that, I was really not active on my YouTube channel until the Back to the Future commentaries. There wasn't anything after the Back to the Future commentaries until my Once Upon a Time marathon. That's when I really became active on my channel for over a year. We had a whole nother year of fun. Only if you're a Once Upon a Time fan. I am into the Hunger Games recently. But here's the reason why I'm making this video. I want to explain why we never did Hunger Games on my YouTube channel. And this is why. So from 2018 to 2019, I don't know anything about the Hunger Games. It never existed. I barely managed to do YouTube videos every weekend, Friday and Saturday, 4 videos a week, for barely 1 year. After that, I decided I couldn't do this anymore, except for posting few videos occasionally. By the time I was introduced to the Hunger Games, I wasn't really on YouTube at all. I came home from my mission, still not much into YouTube videos, enough to maybe make one Phineas and Ferb Back to the Future video and just a funny Roblox video. That's it. Yes, have this be the first time I talk about Hunger Games with you guys, finally. It was kind of last minute decision. I was just coming home from a summer vacation, and I was a week away from July 20th, which it would have been the 4 months before Sunrise of the Reaping came out, right? I wanted to start a marathon on July 20th to mark 4 months until the movie comes out and stretch that marathon of the Hunger Games all the way till the movie comes out. But with only being 1 week before the 20th, I didn't have much time to prepare. And so I was realizing, okay, no public marathon. I'll just keep it private. But I then thought, maybe while we're reading the books, every time we finish a book, we watch the movie of that book. You know, we watch the movie adaptation. In order to finish the Hunger Games right before the movie comes out, we have to do 3 weeks per book. I also put some weeks in between. So after the trilogy, there I put a week break between that and the prequels. So then that way, if we get behind, we can catch up in right? Same with the prequels. I have the schedule formatted to where we finish Sunrise of the Reaping a week before the movie comes out. So that last week of when the movie comes out, you can catch up if you get behind. So technically, you don't need 3 weeks per book, but there wasn't enough weeks for each book to have 4. So anyway, that's how I organized it. Then you got Songbirds and Snakes, right? That's 4 weeks, because that book has instead of 27 chapters like the other books, it's 30 chapters, and it's almost 150 pages longer. So gave that one 4 weeks as well. I was thinking maybe I'm reading the books privately. Again, I'm a lazy reader, so guess how I'm listening to the Hunger Games books? I'm audio listening to them. I'm not reading the page. I'm using the book to follow along, but anyway. So yes, no reading blogs, so sorry you're not going to be part of this book marathon with me, but every time we finish a book, we're going to watch a movie, and I figured maybe you guys could be part of that. So starting this Saturday, we're going to do a commentary on the first Hunger Games, and I'm going to make a little bit of a change. You know how in my Once Upon a Time marathon, I would talk for like 10 minutes, not for season 7, I changed it for season 7, but for most of the series, I talked for like 10 minutes in the beginning. Remember in Once Upon a Time when I would run out of commentary to say? Those 10 minutes of talking at the beginning could have been part of the commentary. So, and when you watch a DVD commentary of a certain movie, usually the people who do the commentary introduce themselves during the beginning credits of the movie. And if the movie doesn't have beginning credits, they just still do it at the beginning of the movie. Even though Hunger Games is just a movie franchise and it's not as long as Once Upon a Time, we did commentary on the Back to the Future. It was mostly me just saying what was going on, and even though that was entertaining at the start, I'll try to make it more interesting by giving some actual trivia about people. I will also, especially for the first movie, along with showing you my collection, talking about how I got into the series. Maybe while we're watching the movies, I'll try to rank them. I might do maybe a 10 or 20 second introduction, but after that, we're all going to just start the movie right away and not waste 10 minutes. Those 10 minutes could be better spent during the movie, so then that way there's something interesting to say, and it's not just me reacting. So that's what's going on here. I hope you guys are having a great day. Can't wait to see you on Saturday. And then we can't react to Sunrise of the Reaping because I don't think they let you record in the movie theater. So, I have a separate live stream for that on July 4th, since it takes place on Hamige's birthday, and it's on Independence Day. You know, that's what the new book tells us. I think it would be more nostalgic if we actually reacted to a Hunger Games film on Reaping Day. That's our plan for Hunger Games commentary live streams. See you Saturday, and may the odds be ever in your favor. Bye, y'all.